My brother. Who's this? So, are you drafting with us? Alright. Beamer. Beamer blue balled us, guys. Beamer did in fact blue ball us. Got the feeling to me. I got the feeling. Alright guys, shout out to everybody for being here, man. Let's get this show on the road, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get the show on the road at Old Draft Room. To everybody, guys, welcome. It is going to be a $50 redraft league, guys. We are starting this at 5:30 p.m. Eastern, guys. It is going to be 30 seconds per pick. Let's get the show on the road, gentlemen. We got Moogie at the 1-1, Maddie at the 1-2, Tim at the 1-3. Tim was supposed to co-host with us. He blue balled us as well. We got, how do I pronounce that, my brother? Eldrelos Cielos. Dude, I'm gonna just call you Los. I'm gonna call you Los, bro. Yo, Los at the 1-4. I'm here at the 1-5, guys. I don't think anybody wanted the 1-5, so we are stuck with it. McBecca goes there at the 1-6. Beamer at the 1-7. Yeti at the 1-8. Calder at the 1-9. Tharson at the 1-10. Smitty at the 1-11. And then we got Fantasy Suicide there at the 1-12, guys. Let's have a phenomenal draft, gentlemen. Jamar Chase does go there at the 1-3. Let's see what L does here. L, let me go ahead and tag him. We do have some autos here. I know some people are not all over here. I tried to join, but Mike was muted in the court. You have to unmute it, Beamer. You have to unmute the mic. Like, you have to, like, that's on your side. You know what I mean? And he goes with Christian McCaffrey. Let me make sure he wants that. Let me make sure he's here, guys. I mean, it doesn't really matter who. I'll never understand why people risk their first round pick on CMC this year. Because he's the best. My mic works in every other court. Join back. Let me see. Join back, Beamer. I'll take a look. I will remove that. You can go ahead and repick if you want. Feel free to repick. You can go CMC, Puka. It doesn't really matter. Did anyone see that? Your eyes are playing games on you. Your eyes are playing games on you, Moogie. You didn't see anything. I tried it. It's all good. All right. Perfect. I wanted to go with CMC there either way because Puka went there at the 1-4. I didn't mind with Puka or CMC. It just depended on who I was really going for, gentlemen. All right, let me take a look. Guys, shout out to everybody for being here, man. I appreciate you. All right, boys. With that being said, we got Jason at the 1-6, and let's see what Beamer does here. We got JT going there at the 1-7. My baby, it's okay. It's okay, my baby boy. Here, let me go ahead and grab my dog, guys. Come here. All right, guys. We got Genty there at the 1-8. James Cook going there at the 1-9. And Tharson takes Amon-Ra St. Brown there at the 1-10. Smitty does have a couple options here. And then Lamb does go there at the 1-11. I do think that's a little bit early, Yeti. I'm not the biggest fan of Ashton Genty there at the 1-8. I do like Hampton personally. And I do like Cook over Genty for sure. Jungle said too much risk. First round should never be risk. That is true, but the bigger the risk, the bigger the reward, my brother. My baby. The bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. And then Genty's going off this year. I don't know if he's going off at the 1-8. I feel like we're drafting him at a ceiling at the 1-8. He finished as a running back 11 last year. That's getting drafted at the running back 5. I love you. Good boy. He's a good boy. All right, and then Kenneth Walker goes at the 2-5. Derrick Henry at the 2-4. Saquon goes to Tharson, and then Smitty takes Chase Brown, and then Fantasy Suicide has a 1-2 punch of Hampton and Justin Jefferson. End of the season, more people will be wishing they took Genty earlier. That's not how it was last year. I do like Kubiak, don't get me wrong. HN is cheeks, you don't want him. I also have to agree with that. I'm not the biggest A-Chain fan this year personally, guys. And we are going to do something we don't usually do often in this league. We are going to go ahead and take AJ Brown here over Drake London, over Nico Collins, and over a lot of people. I do think AJ Brown at the 2-8 is not bad whatsoever, guys. He finished. My baby. I love you. I love you. All right, he finished as a wide receiver 11 last year. And he's getting drafted at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I drafted him as wide receiver 7. So, damn, I should have taken London. Yeah, you could have took London there as well. Josh Jacobs goes at the 2-9. Look ahead, not behind. That's true. That's true, Jungle. CD for Amarian. Ooh. Oh, my baby. My sunshine. I love you. All right, boys. Send it. Oh, Suicide wants Lamb for Hampton, guys. How do you guys feel about that? Lamb or Hampton this year? I would definitely go with Hampton over Lamb personally. But to each, everybody has their own picks they usually like. So, and then Trey McBride does go there at the 2-11 with Drake London at the 2-10. I'm just scared about who's going to be throwing to Drake London. You know what I mean? Who's the new coach there? It's the guy from the Browns, right? I know it's the Tommy Rees, okay? Yeah, it's the Browns OC. Is Kevin Stefanski a defensive coordinator? Is Kevin Stefanski, oh no, he is an offensive coordinator. Okay. I'm trying to look at Watson last year, right? Or not Watson. I'm trying to look at the Browns defense, right? Offense, right? Did they really do a lot there? I love you, baby. Yeah, the Falcons confuse me, unfortunately. I do think I am going to take Kyron here. So I am going to go ahead and lock him up here. Pretty wild wide receiver core. Nico Collins, Drake London, and Jamar Chase going to Tim is not bad. Los takes Puka Nacua, Jacobs, and Brees Hall. That's a good start as well. Moogie goes with Gibbs and Rice, and then Brock Bowers doing something different there. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Look at the stomach, buddy. Look at the stomach. You've been eating. You've been eating so much. So much. Yeah, my dog's getting a little fat, so. All right, and then Maddie goes ahead and takes Bijan, McBride, and Javonte. That's a nice 3-punch as well there. So far, nothing crazy. George Pickens does fall to the 3-7. Pekka Kepa, MC Kepa, Mikepa. I don't know how to pronounce some names, boys. Mikepa, Jason, HN, and Olave. Olave might be a little bit too early. I do like probably Pickens over Olave. But that is a good pick for Beamer. If Tua's QB, London, big downgrade. No, Tua is the quarterback. That's the thing. I don't think they're going to play. They're going to have Michael Penix be the quarterback. Have you seen him play last year? I mean, you could also say the same thing about Tua, but man, it's not a good look there. McBride, I don't think he's regressing. Now, I also don't think they're going to be passing as much, but I think McBride is still a wide receiver 1 there. He might not get 315 points, but he'll probably get you 300 points. You know what I mean? Oh. Shout out to you guys for being here, man. I appreciate y'all. We're doing an $100 draft after this. Yes, you guys heard me right. An $100 draft after this. It's gonna be on YouTube as well, guys. It's gonna be our big money league. I hope people join up. I hope people enjoy it. My baby. You're a good boy. All right, and then we got Ted McMillan going to Yeti there. Calder takes Devontae and Egbuka. I think that's a phenomenal starting pair there. Tharson takes Zay Flowers and Ladd McConkey. I also really like that for him. Etienne and Garrett Wilson does go there at the 3-11, 4-2. I don't mind that, but the ETN pick at the 312 does confuse me there. McBride around 250-ish. Okay. I don't know if McBride will be 250-ish, but what about Bowers? What do you think Bowers is going to be, Jungle? Let me know. And then Josh Allen goes there at the 4-6. Ew. Are y'all seeing Jalen Waddle injury? Jalen Waddle has an injury. What else is new, right, guys? What else is new? I don't really have anybody here that I do like, unfortunately. I'm going to go Dave Montgomery here at the 4-8, just so I could have a little bit more of him. What happened? Oh, he's just messing. He's just messing with you guys, right? Did Waddle actually get injured? Did Waddle actually get injured? No, he's currently healthy. Oh. The alarm clock went off, guys. Alright, let me do something real quick. Baby boy! Alright. Waddle just got shot. Jalen Waddle does go to Maddie there. I don't know if he wants him. You gotta get off auto for a repick if you want to repick. No, he actually fucked up his ankle. I didn't see that at all. You guys are funny, I fuck with it. Baby, it's okay. I love you. I love you. Alright. Swift is a great pick. Yeah, I agree. Swift is not bad there at the 412 whatsoever. This is my team right now. I don't know how much I love it, but Judkins does go there at the 4-9. I actually love Judkins this year, but I am choosing Dave Montgomery just for that offense. I think that offense is going to be a little bit better. And here is the wide receiver run. I do like Devontae Adams a lot this year, guys. I know he's turning 34 years old, but I don't mind it. I don't mind Devontae Adams here at all. He finishes wide receiver 9 last year. I'm drafting him at the wide receiver, whatever this is. So I'll smash that every day. Every day, guys. I'll smash it. Hey, crazy. My baby. My baby. My baby. I love you. Alright, guys. Oh. What is that? Oh, my bad, bro. Pause. You gotta tag me, broski. I was in the parking garage. I didn't know he said pause. You gotta tag me. Yeah, unless you guys tag me, I can't see noties. Alright, Jalen Waddle does go at the 411. Let's see who he repicks here. Who did I remove from him again? Luther Burden. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan. Bro, he tagged you 3 times? Where did he tag me? What? No, he tagged me. He tagged me and no, he tagged me and one pick got picked after. I can't control how fast other players pick. He's too busy. You're a hoe for that, Moogie. You're a hoe for that, Moogie. Hey, I love my dog, boys. I love my dog. He, you know. All right. Christian Watson, Colston Loveland. I don't think Beamer wanted that. Let me make sure Beamer's good. Beamer, you good, brother? Oh, Fofo, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. No, he didn't want that. All right. Let me go ahead. Let me make you repick if you want. Oh, that's tough. I can't. Maybe you guys can trade for each other. Terry McLaurin does go there off the board. And then Loveland does go there at the 511. All right, boys. It was paused on 30 and then just auto. Yeah, that's weird. Beamer. Sleeper does lag out sometimes. Sold me. All right, Loveland does go there at the 5-11. DJ Moore goes there at the 5-12, and then Cardinal Tate goes there at the 5-1, guys. A lot of options still left on the board. Let me go see what I'm doing here. All right, guys, 1 second. Wait, where the fuck is this Waddle news? I don't like it, but I needed some sort of value. Yeah, I don't see it either. I don't see it either. He's trolling. Yeah, he's trolling with us. He's trolling with us. He's trolling with us. All right, Hale Fannin goes there at the 6-6. Marv goes there at the 6-5. Chuba, Pollard. Let's see who I'm taking here, guys. I'm probably, oh man, I don't like anyone in here at all. Like zero. I don't like nobody here. Nobody here do I like, guys. Nobody here do I like. I mean, I'll guess I'll go with Brian Thomas just because I don't have a lot of him. I didn't like that at all. I didn't know who to go there with. So I went with Brian Thomas. I guess the most upside. Wow, that was a terrible. I don't even feel good about it. I was hoping Marv would last to me or one of the other. I don't know. I never paid attention to all of it, but 511 seemed pretty solid. He's pretty solid there. He's pretty solid there. Pretty solid there. I don't mind him. I don't mind him getting drafted there. All right, and then Jordan Tyson goes there at the 6-9 with Michael Wilson at the 6-11, and Tucker Kraft goes there at the 6-10, guys. Parker goes there at the 6-12 with QJ at the 7-1. Because you have BTJ, I'm gonna have to give you a 1-9. Hey. I don't like BTJ. I don't like Brian Thomas Jr. at all, guys. I'm scared of him personally. I don't know what he's going to do. Shout out to everybody for being here, man. If you guys are drafting with us, let me know. I'll try to focus on your picks as well. If you guys aren't drafting with us, let me know if you guys have any fantasy football questions. I'll try to help out with that as well. QJ does go there at the 7-1. Alec Pierce at the 7-3. Drake May at the 7-2, guys. Los has a lot of options here. Tim goes with Alec Pierce. I was hoping Pierce would maybe make it back to me. Michael Wilson at the 6-11 does seem a little bit early. Rico at the 7-4. I don't mind that. And I think I'm going to go with DK here. But I can't see the argument for Michael Pittman. I can't see the argument for, oh, Mekhi Lemon is available. I actually think Mekhi Lemon might have some upside as well. But I'm going to go with DK Metcalf because I don't fully trust him. All right, guys, and then, yeah, I don't like the 1-5 spot at all. It's either the people I'm drafting with or what it is, but I don't like the 1-5 spot whatsoever right now, guys. Ramanji goes there at the 7-6, Mekhi Lemon at the 7-7, and then Kenny Gainwell goes there at the 7-8. Darson does have a couple options here. Rodgers doesn't throw downfield. Pittman, Metcalf this year. I agree, Jungle. I agree. I'm with you on that. But I'm doing a little different thing here in this draft, at least. Like, I don't draft a lot of Brian Thomas. I don't draft a lot of DK Metcalf. So I'm just trying to diversify a little bit there as well. I just don't think Rodgers has it in him to throw like he used to. You know what I mean? I just think he's so old. So talk about a donation. Yo, Smitty's trying to start shit. Smitty's trying to start shit here. Man. All right, guys. And then we got Dobbins going there at the 7-11. Chris Godwin at the 7-11, but Dobbins at the 7-12. Laporte at the 7-10. Monanga goes at the 7-9. And then Yeti takes Kenny Gainwell there as well. And let's see what Pekka does here as well. Smitty can go any options, but Ramondre at the 7-6 might be a little bit too early in my opinion. And then Los goes with Rico at the 7-4. I actually don't mind Rico there. Jordan Mason at the 8-2. Wow. I mean, that's really early for Jordan Mason. I mean, I saw Jordan Mason go in the 10th round at like the 10-9 in one of the drafts yesterday. What makes you say... Yeah, I don't know if he's a running back 1 after watching him last year. He wasn't really amazing last year. But he did do really decent on the... he just had so many more chances, I don't know. Heard O-line, Darisaw is back, bad QB. That is also true, that is also true. He actually did really well for yards per carry. I did not know he had... Wow, look at his yards per carry, guys. Jordan Mason has 6 yards per carry, 15 yards per carry, 5.16, and then 5 yards per carry. That's actually really nice for him. Peyton messes around with running backs. Yeah, he does do that as well. Let me see who I'm going here with. Baby, it's okay. It's okay. I just don't think, in my opinion, guys, Corum is going to make it back to me. So I do have to take Corum here at the 8-9, as much as I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this, guys. I don't want to do this, but I think I have to because I don't think Corum is going to make it back to me there. As unfortunate as that is. It's okay, Pat. It's okay. It's okay, my baby. It's okay. Go. Yeah, I got to go take Corum there. So here's how my team's looking so far. McCaffrey, Kyron, Brown, Devontae. So I like my first 4 picks, right? Monty, I don't mind either. And then Brian Thomas, Metcalf, and Blake Corum. Like my last 3, I don't really feel so good about it. I don't feel so good about it. What, Tim wanted him? I don't know Tim wanted Corum. Wasn't about to take Jacoby Myers. Almost won Sticky Ricky, though. Yeah, I mean, Jacoby does scare me as well. I'll be totally honest with you guys. Jacoby does scare me as well. We don't know exactly how his situation is going to be there, too. Kyle Pitts does go there at the 8-10, and then Aaron Jones goes there at the 8-11, guys. Tim goes with double tight ends. Double tight ends for Tim. I don't know how good I feel about that. Okay, my team is in complete cheeks. I don't think your team is cheeks. I just think you drafted Drake May a little too early, maybe. Didn't Jacoby get the bag? I don't think he did. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Don't draft and drive. Hey, drafting and drive is fire if you know what's going on. Kraft is likely out. Oh, who said that? Who said that? Who said Kraft was out? I can't trust Brian Thomas or anybody. All right, so I'm gonna take Jacoby there at the 9-5. This is how my team is looking. Maybe I could have won with Kelsey there instead at the 9-5, and then got some other players as well. But we're gonna risk it for the biscuit because I don't trust my wide receivers at all. Kraft is likely in. Kraft did? I don't think Kraft is out. Tucker Kraft expects to play week 1 without a pitch count, is what's being said. My baby! What's wrong? After, okay? After I'm done, baby. After I'm done, okay? I love you. I love you. I love you, bud. Yeah, Kraft should be fine, in my opinion. Nice, Brian Thomason. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's why I went with it. Yeah, that's why I went with Jacoby Myers there. Romeo Dobbs goes there at the 9-8, Diggs at the 9-9, Reed at the 9-10, and then Rodriguez goes to Beamer Jensen there at the 9-7. And then Jalen Coker at the 9-11 with Jake Ferguson at the 9-12. Okay, okay. Worthy goes there at the 10-2. I mean, there's still a lot of players still available. Quarterback value is insane here as well. So Jaden Higgins goes there off the board. Yeti goes to Caleb Williams, KC, and then let's see what Pekka does here. Fofo, I love you. No, baby, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Fofo. I know. I love you, bud. All right, Pekka, you're up, bro.
Come on.
Are you sure you want Kelsey, bro? You can repick, my brother. All right, 1 second, guys. We do have a timer that's going off right now. I wouldn't even know who to go here with, boys.
Oh, come on, dude.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Lifeline. I was gonna go with somebody else there. Yeah, man, I was hoping Kelsey would make it back to me. I was the one person I didn't want, and then Moogie just Justin Herbert. I was gonna go with Herbert at the 10-8, boys. I was gonna go with Herbert at the 10-8 instead. But it's alright. It's alright. I know Moogie's gonna go ahead and take him here. Don't got me feeling. Herbert does go there at the 10-12. Now Moogie does have a lot of options here. They don't really have a lot of tight ends to play. They drafted a blocking tight end, and they have Strange. They're just gonna do a double tight end set sometimes. The blocking tight end can't really catch, but now he could learn how to catch. But I'm not really too worried about it. All right, let's see. I think I had to go with T-Law here at the 11-5, right, guys? Right. Yeah, I'm gonna go with T-Law. My dog likes these. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate you. I like my dog too, broski. All right, guys. With that being said, we are now gonna do the team reviews at all. We are now reviewing your teams on YouTube. Please go to the YouTube live chat, guys, and I will review your teams. Hey, shout out to the doggo. Hey, don't try to eat me, bro. Don't try to eat me. Just because I'm a football, I ain't squishy. I'm a hard football. I'm not a squishy football boy. All right, boys. With that being said, review. I got you guys. Let me go ahead and review some people. Don't forget, guys. All you guys got to do is go in here and just type in your YouTube chat. Shout out to everybody for being here, man. We got over 15 people watching. I hope you guys are enjoying. We're doing another $100 draft after this. That is going to be reviewed on YouTube as well. So if you guys didn't get into this one, make sure you guys join the Discord, gentlemen. We are doing giveaways as well. We are doing a lot of giveaways as well. So make sure you guys join the Discord. It is pinned right down here. Let me go ahead and start off with Tim's team, guys. Tim's team. Please go to YouTube and type review instead. Yeah, please go on YouTube and type review instead, guys, because you guys gotta be. It's just easier for me to organized here. All right. With that being said, Tim, man, your wide receiver combo is phenomenal. Do not get me wrong. Your quarterback with Dart is pretty good as well. You have Bucky and Jalen Price. I don't trust your running backs at all, Tim. And I don't think you do either. You know Price, you know they're going to be in some sort of a running back committee. You don't know what is going to be there. And then Bucky Irving's injury history, I know you don't like that either. I know when you were clicking on them, you were like, oh man, should I do it? I think instead of Bucky, you should have with DeAndre Swift. And then I wouldn't mind if you picked Price or Bucky at the 5-3, but you at least needed one running back that you can trust. And I don't think you can trust either one. Jamar and Drake London are going to be elite. You know that. Kraft is going to be a very good tight end. You got Nico and Alec Pierce. Unfortunately, Alec Pierce is also hurt. Alec Pierce isn't going to play the first 2-3 weeks, probably. He's probably going to start up on the PUP. It's going to be the Alvin Kamara situation. It's not going to be amazing here because of Alec Pierce's injury right now. I don't know if you've been reading the reports there. He's expected to be limited in camp, and he's going to be limited moving forward. In my opinion, they're not going to rush him. So you have Bucky Irving that's injured, and you have Alec Pierce that's coming off of injury, and you have Tucker Kraft that's coming off of injury, and you have Drake London coming off of injury, and you have Nico. Nico was somewhat meh. Nico's kind of been all over the place in his career, to be honest. So you just have too many injury-prone players on the team. I don't love that. You went with double tight end with Kyle Pitts as well. I don't love that, but JCM and Woody should have amazing upside for you. Your wide receivers are, if this team stays healthy, this team can be amazing. Unfortunately, health is a big concern for this team. The running backs are a little bit iffy. The wide receivers are amazing. The tight end is great, but he's injured. The flexes are great, but your flexes are also, with Pierce is injured. Drake London is coming off an injury. Bucky's injured, and then you have Dart as well. I'll probably give this team a 6.7 out of 10, Tim, because of the injury history. I don't love that for your team. With that being said, I am picking here. Let me go see who I'm taking. Goddard is available here. I do not mind Goody at all there at the 12-8. All right. Lifeline. No lifelines this late. Sorry. No lifelines this late. No lifelines this late. It's let me go ahead and tag him. Perfect. All right, guys. With that being said, Beamer wants to review. Beamer, I got you, bro. Beamer, someone said you called me a nerd. Beamer, people talk, man. Someone said you called me a nerd, but hey, what I will appreciate, Beamer, is that you said I was the best commission on Sleeper, and I appreciate you for that. I do appreciate you for that. But yeah, someone said you called me a nerd. The draft guy, one of the guys you were with, joined my league actually. He joined one of my leagues, and then for some reason, I don't know. Apparently you were in his league or whatever it was, but I don't know. But all right, with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at your team, man. I love your running backs. I am a football nerd. I'm a big football nerd. Hey, I'm not saying I took it as disrespect yet. I'm a nerd for football. Hey, not bad. All right, Beamer. JT and Jeremiah Love are going to be great. Josh Allen's going to be an elite quarterback. Pickens and Terry McLaurin are going to be great wide receivers. Fannon's going to be a good tight end. And you got Mikhail Lemon and Cortland Sutton. I want to check there as well, guys. I want to check. But I am going to go with Stafford here just because maybe T-Law goes something happens. No, I know. I'm just busting your balls, Beamer. I'm just busting your balls. All right, but your flexes are very solid with Mikhail Lemon and Cortland Sutton. Getting Sutton at the 8-6 is an amazing value pick there. You drafted Josh Allen very early and Harold Fannin very early, and when you go with quarterback and tight end early like that, bro, you end up having a weak spot on your team. But this team does not have a weak spot. The only thing I didn't like, man, is after you have 4 great wide receivers, right? Look at this, right? You have 4 great wide receivers, right? Why are we focusing on wide receivers further than that? Right? Your next 4 picks after that should be all running backs. The KC pick should be a Tyrone Tracy, should be Woody Marks, should be Brian Robinson. It should not be Casey Concepcion. Even though Casey has upside, you do not need him. Because if Jeremiah Love gets injured or Jonathan Taylor gets injured, you can't start Chris Rodriguez, Coleman, or Tank Bigsby. Now, if one of their running back ones gets hurt, you can start them. But the more running back twos you have on your team, when you only have 2 running backs, the better it's going to be for you long term. And now I know you got Patrick Mahomes at a good price at the 12.6, but maybe try to sell Josh Allen. I really do like this team. I think the only weakness on this team is if one of your players gets injured, you can't really trust any of your bench players, and that's what worries me. But very solid team, bro. I'm gonna give this team a 7.8 out of 10, Beamer. 7.8 out of 10. All right, Yeti wants to review. Yeti, I got you, my brother. Let me go ahead. Jackson said, any other? I think Jackson commented too. Any more 50s today? We're gonna try to do an $100 draft. We're gonna try to. I have a co-host for this draft, for the next draft, and it's gonna be $100. So I hope we're gonna do it. But I don't know if the co-host is showing. He's at work still. So yeah. But with that being said, Yeti, let's go ahead and take a look at your team, brother. I appreciate you being here. Caleb Williams at the 10.5. I actually do not mind that at all. Genty and Kenneth Walker are going to be great running backs. Ted and Malik Neighbors. Malik Neighbors at the 4.5 is way too early. He can be drafted in the early 5th, mid 5th, late 5th, in the mid 4th. I don't like that because we don't know how much he's going to be injured. Kincaid is a weak pick there as well at the 11.8. I'm not sure why we're taking Kincaid over Andrews and Likely. Kincaid hasn't done anything in his career. Dawson Knox is still on that team. I personally don't like that pick whatsoever. With that being said, I do think your wide receiver 2 is very weak and your tight end is very weak. Roman, Marvin Harrison are going to be great flex players for you. I really do like that. Kenny Gainwell, Jonathan Brooks, Romeo Dobbs, Mike Washington. I like your bench as well. Your bench is very solid. Gainwell has upside. Brooks has upside. Dobbs has some sort of safe floor with him being the wide receiver 2 with the Patriots. Mike Washington can have upside. Keaton Allen has upside. Chris Bell, I know you said he might be playing second half of the season, but I don't think he is playing this year. I don't think he's playing. I think you might have to do a little bit more research, but if you find something that says he might be playing, send it my way, and maybe I'll have to take a look at that because my reports, because I live in Miami, my reports from the Dolphins are saying that Bell is not going to be playing this year. He's just going to be recovering, and I don't think they're going to afford to play Bell because the team's not going to be very good. But with that being said, very solid bench, very good running backs, very good quarterback, very good flexes, but your wide receiver 2 and tight end 1 is very on the weaker side, personally. Bell's going to be higher stash. I got you, Jungle. I got you. With that being said, Malik Neighbors and Kincaid are the only off picks that I really don't like, so I'm going to have to give this team a 7.2 out of 10. But overall, the team is very, very solid, Yeti. Shout out to you for being here. Calder wants to review. Let me go ahead and take care of Calder's team there. Purdy's going to be a great quarterback, brother. Getting him at the 12.4 is very nice, and you got Jared Goff there at the 14.4 as well. I do think maybe you could have won with a quarterback just a little bit earlier, but James Cook and Derrick Henry are going to be great running backs. Devontae and Igbuka are going to be great wide receivers. Warren's going to be a great tight end. You got Chuba and Kyle Monangai. I don't mind Chuba in your flex room, but I don't trust Kyle Monangai. And I don't know if I can trust Michael Pittman or Stephon Diggs either. And then you have Jaden Higgins, Tyler Algier, and Ashish Shaheed. What I will say is because your flex 2 is on the weaker side, it's hard for me to fully trust this team. But I do like your bench. I do like your running backs. I do like your wide receivers. I do like your tight end. Your quarterback isn't bad, but your your flex 2 needs work. And let's just say Kyle Monangai doesn't work out. What's to say Michael Pittman is going to work out with Aaron Rodgers? You know what I mean? So that does scare me as well. With that being said, this is a very solid team. I'm going to give it a 7.7 out of 10, though. I do think this team could be a little bit better, in my opinion. I think instead of drafting Kyle Monangai here, you already have 3 running backs, right? Go ahead and take a Chris Godwin there instead. Go ahead and take a Courtland Sutton there instead. I feel like Godwin and Sutton could have more upside than Monangai. Especially last year with him only scoring 146 points. Now, I know he came onto the field kind of late, but it's still going to be DeAndre Swift's backfield in that room. All right, how's my team? Guys, for next time, for the people watching, guys, please go on the YouTube chat. Go on the YouTube chat and put in your name here. Put in your name here because this is the best way for me to review your teams. It's easier for me. All right, with that being said, let me go ahead and take care of Los's team here real quick. Los, Prescott's going to be a great quarterback. Jacobs and Breece Hall are going to be great running backs for you, but Josh Jacobs has to play. If he doesn't play, you are very, very not screwed because you do have Judkins and Rico Dowdle, but you're not in the greatest spot because the 2.9 is a very valuable pick there. Puka and J-Mo are going to be great wide receivers, but I will have to warn you with J-Mo, man, when Sam Laporta was healthy last year, he did not do anything. He did not do anything. 6 points, 6 points, 5 points, 2 points. So when Sam Laporta is healthy, JMO kind of shut down. And when Sam Laporta got injured, 16, 23, 19, 26, 17, 26, that's when he started popping off. So I would be very concerned. Try to look at Sam Laporta's splits with JMO. His numbers on paper look amazing, but that's because Sam Laporta was hurt. There's not the full picture there. George Kittle is also injured at the 9-4. You also don't have a second tight end. I would recommend going ahead and getting a second tight end there. You got Judkins and Jordan Tyson. Both are injured as well. Judkins is coming off from a massive injury, and Tyson is also coming off from an injury. He did not participate in the combine. So you have, as unfortunate it is, you have 3 injured players or injury prone or players coming off from an injury in your starting lineup, and I do not like that. Not only that, you also have Josh Jacobs, who's not certain to play this year. So I don't love that either. But Rico, Pearsall, Kamara, John Jennings, Omar Cooper, Jordan Love, I don't mind your bench. I think Rico Dowdle has a lot of upside. I think Pearsall might have upside. I don't like Kamara and John Jennings. Jennings is a wide receiver 3 there. He's not really going to do anything. Kamara is also the running back 2. What is he really going to do there? Maybe if Etienne gets hurt, but even last year, he didn't really do anything when he was a running back 1. You know, he didn't do anything when he was a running back 1. I would stay away from Kamara as much as I can. People say, oh, he was somewhat injured. No, he was not injured, guys. When he was playing, he was not injured. I would try to stay away from Kamara, stay away from Jennings. Cooper's going to be the wide receiver 2. He has some upside. I don't mind that. And then Jordan Love is fine because you have Dak Prescott there. So you do have 3 injury history players on your starting lineup with Kittle, Judkins, and Jordan Tyson. I don't like that. And you do, like I said before, Josh Jacobs, we don't know if he's starting. Unfortunately, this team is going to be a 5.9 out of 10 for me because of those reasons. But Los, keep doing drafts with us, brother. Keep improving. I appreciate you, my brother. If you did, for example, if you drafted Judkins here, right, I wouldn't draft Jordan Tyson, and I would not draft Jordan Tyson, and I would not draft George Kittle. I would try to maximize 1, maybe 2 at most injury-prone players on my team. But you have 3 in here in your starting lineup alone, so be very, very careful with that. All right. Does anybody else want to review? Thanks, Sleepy. I got you, Smitty. Did you want to review? I couldn't tell, Smitty. I'm not home. Just review me so I can watch later. Smitty, if I missed this, you would not have gotten a review. Make sure you go on the YouTube channel, my brother. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at your team, Smitty. All right, Caleb Williams is going to be a great quarterback. Jency and Kenneth Walker are going to be great running backs for you. Ted and Malik Neighbors. Oh no, I'm looking at somebody else's team. I'm sorry there, Smitty. All right, Lamar Jackson at the 6-2 is very early. Very, very early, Smitty. It's not super flex, my brother. Chase Brown and Etienne are going to be great running backs for you, though. Lamb and Garrett Wilson are going to be great wide receivers. Loveland's going to be a good tight end. Then you have Chris Godwin and Jordan Mason. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind them, but they're both very iffy on your flex spots. Chris Godwin is probably the wide receiver 2/3 this year. He's turning 31 years old. He doesn't have that power in him. He doesn't have that explosiveness in him. Now, yes, I think we're kind of stuck on his old numbers in the past, but it is going to be Egbuka's team. Jalen McMillan is climbing up the draft boards. They drafted Ted Hurst. They wouldn't have done that if they trusted Chris Godwin. So that does scare me. So, and then Jordan Mason, Aaron Jones is still there. They just gave him a contract as well. I don't think Jordan Mason is going to be the running back 1. Even if he is the running back 1 there, he didn't really do anything last year. Then your bench, Jalen Coker, Worthy, Andrews, Jalen Naylor, Jalen McMillan, Stribling. I don't mind your bench because your bench has a lot of upside, but there's no safe player on your bench. Let's just say Jordan Mason doesn't work out. Let's just say Chris Godwin doesn't work out. You're going to have to start Jalen Coker, Xavier Worthy, and I'm just puking while I'm thinking about those players in my starting lineup if Godwin or Jordan Mason does not work out. With that being said, I do think you drafted Lamar a little bit too early, especially when you have Colson Loveland there. So I am going to give his team probably a 6.0 out of 10, Smitty. Shout out to you for being here. I appreciate you. All right, guys, it does look like that's everybody here. I appreciate y'all, man. If you guys wanted a review and didn't get one, make sure you guys go on the YouTube channel, guys. It's very important to put your names on here. It's very easy. Just type in your name. It takes 2 seconds. How do you see? Go on this website right down here. HTTPS sleeperfantasyfootball.com. There you go. Go on that website right here. Go to site, and then you can go to my player shares, and then you look at Beamer Jensen, and then you can see your most drafted player this year is going to be Matthew Stafford, Jonathan Taylor, Jared Goff, Mark Andrews, George Pickens, Garrett Wilson, Press. You have a lot of QBs, man. Do you do a lot of super flexes? I'm guessing you do a lot of super flexes. But with that being said, man, shout out to everybody for being here. I appreciate y'all. And we're doing another draft after this. So if you guys did not get into this draft, make sure